Welcome. You're about to hear another Grandpa Hill true health story about what truly happened to Mary Lee and her friend Gregg. Welcome to Grandpa Hill's True Health Stories. My family, my friends, and some of my coworkers know that my wife, Mary, suffers from epileptic seizures. Mary Lee has been on 15 different anti-epileptic drugs to basically no avail. Since 1989, she's had seizures for 33 years straight. Recently, we have made a breakthrough. It is, as of this moment, a double breakthrough. Mary's seizure rate is half of what it used to be. For a few years prior to August of 2020, Mary Lee seized about 10 to 11 times per month. After she was totally titrated up to 300 milligrams of her new medicine, she typically has 2 to 5 seizures per month. That is breakthrough number 1. 15 different medicines didn't accomplish anything. The vagal nerve stimulator she had didn't do anything. The RNS responsive neurostimulator she had didn't do anything. But her new medicine has apparently reduced her seizures by more than 50%. The second breakthrough is when Mary did what Mary does. She shared her joy, her opinion, with another. In this case, another epileptic named Gregg. Gregg, her friend in the choir at church, has had seizures nearly his entire life. He is in his 40s. One afternoon last year, Mary called up Gregg to find out how he was doing. She told him about the new drug and recommended he look into it. I don't know exactly what she said, but Gregg proceeded to check it out. Gregg asked his neurologist about the new medicine. Hadn't heard of it. Let's look it up, he says. He read the literature online and told Gregg it was worth a try. A few months went by, and we saw Gregg after Mass at Holy Family Church. He is a tall man. He seemed to be standing a little taller that Sunday, and he was beaming. Gregg, like Mary, had been on just about every medication to fight epilepsy that you could be on. And he explained to Mary that Sunday morning that his seizures were affected in a tremendous way, more than any other medication he'd ever been on. His seizures had been at several per week, and now we're down to a couple per month. So his seizures were about a fifth, or even better than that, from taking the new medicine. He was, as I said, beaming. Not just happy for himself, but happy for having the communication and the connection with Mary Lee. He's also been able to reduce some of his other medications. So his other medications are down. His seizures are down. And he is so happy. That's breakthrough number 2. It happened because Mary did what Mary does. If she has something that might help someone, she gets the word out and talks about it. This is becoming a part of what we do as a couple. Care by sharing with the hopes of helping people live a better life. Healthier, holier, happier. We are hoping that this podcast leads to breakthroughs 3 and 4, maybe 10, even 20. If people listen and consider this new medicine for their epilepsy. If you get a breakthrough from this new medicine, or from this or any of our stories, please let us know. It keeps us going, producing, and telling you with enthusiasm what really happened to us in Grandpa Hill's True Health Stories. Oh, the medicine. It is XCOPRI, or Cenobamate. XCOPRI Cenobamate. We encourage all epileptics for whom nothing has worked well to consider this medicine. We encourage all listeners that know a person with epilepsy to tell them about this story of ours and investigate XCOPRI. To their credit, the people who make XCOPRI, SK Life, worked with us to keep the cost down when our insurance changed. It is not a cheap medicine, but for us and Gregg, it is so far the best thing we could have possibly done. 2 breakthroughs and counting, with a new medicine to fight epilepsy called XCOPRI. That's XCOPRI. Until the next Grandpa Hill's True Health Story, Shalom.